Good morning, everyone. We've got Wattage Live Craps checking in, Jeff Mid-Atlantic Craps, Jerry Mitchell, Kevin Scott. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So let's get started here with a warm-up. 3632. Three hard 6, primary on top, both sides. Three, 632. It's crossed and then recrossed. Wow. Terrible throw. 4-3. Work on release here. Trade a line of flat. Square wrist and release a thumb. A little bit better. 6-4, 10. This could be a single pitch. The dice. 2-6-2-4. Thank you, Kevin Scott. I very much appreciated it for your service. Another 3-4-7. We'll switch over to cousin one set right away, see if that makes a difference. 3-2, 3-6. Ace deuce. Thank you, Jerry Mitchell. Very much appreciate for your service as well. I was not in the military, but my brother was. He was in the first Gulf War. Actually, in the cleanup of the first Gulf War. 3-2-5. Six, 3-6-2. Ancient Chinese Secret. Good morning. Welcome to CMJ Level Up Program. Aces. Which going one dice off axis here today, which is normal. 3-2-3-6. So you're in Desert Storm. Good morning, Brian Flegel. That was the Flegelhorn Aces, Magic Aces. This probably landed, but we have 3-3 hard 6. Just need to rein in this landing zone now. Get the release down, I think. I'll get energy down. 3-6-9. 5356. Six five mid-mo, yo. 3635. 246. 6264. 268. And let's get into Crapsee really quick so we can get the show started here. Good morning, Joel. Uncle Hoku, good morning. Good morning, Coach Joe. A lot of people. I'm gonna have to scroll through here to find out who's here and who's not. Crapsee, good. Okay. Well, let's get the show started here just a little bit early. Good morning. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 454 of the Level Up program, day number 164 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Wattage Live Craps checking in number 1, followed up by Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps. We got Jerry Mitchell, Kevin Scott, Brian Flegel, Ancient Chinese Secret, and I think I might know who that is. And we got Uncle Hoku, Coach Joe, and 208 Craps and Joel. So good morning to all, and any of those that I may have missed. It is Veterans Day, so let's take a moment here to thank the people that actually have fought for our country and have given possibly their lives to protect us all. So let's take a few moments here. And we had several people in the chat mention that they are part of the military or were part of the military at one time. So I do thank every one of you guys who have served, who are part of our community here in the craps world. We got Matt Hatter checking in as well. Good morning. And we're going to be coming into the show today. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I went live Saturday night. I was a little bit bored. I didn't feel like driving to the casino because I was thinking about going to Green Bay, but I did not. But I did want to play craps, so I jumped on. We did a live stream, and we did 5 shooters. It was about an hour and 40 minutes, I think the live stream went. And of those 5 shooters, we had a 25 roller and a 30 roller. So we had a really good night. We won instead of for a 10% goal win goal, we won a 15% win goal, and we actually did very well that night. But so that brings us into today's session. We're going to start off with $6,987 on Crapsee, and our win goal is going to be 10% or $698. We have a stop loss if I was in a real casino at $1,047. So that brings us up to 54 wins and 19 losses. Before we get started here, I want to mention that I did have a successful harvest this Saturday. I shot a medium-sized 7-pointer, so that was just barely shooting light, and I was able to harvest that fine deer there. So, anyhow, let's get started. Click on the live tab in Crapsee, so that way you guys can get going here. We got 12 people on Crapsee. We got 17 people watching. And let's get started. No line bets for me. We're going to go on level 6 today. So let's go all bets set. 3, 2, 3, 6. And let's hopefully everything works on the KPI side of things here. Good eating size, says David. Yep. Good morning, David. And thank you, Jerry Mitchell. Peace out. A little bit high energy, but we have got the 3-5, the grape ape. So let's mark that point of 8. And that was using the 3-2, 3-6 dice set with a 3-5-8 result. And it is working today. Good. Glad to see that. I don't know, for some reason OBS is not letting my tracker in the bottom work all of the time lately, so we're trying to make sure that it does. But we'll go to the 1-3-1-5 dice set next. 1-3-1-5. We're also going to go 480 across on our bets. 75 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 90 in that 6 and 8. And we'll call that all bets set here. Dice out. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. Thank you for your service as well, my friend. You served and finished a year before I was born. Sorry about that, but that is a fact. This out. Three hard 6. That is the double D-gem. Excuse me. So that's gonna be hit number 1. I was using a 1-3-1-5 dice set. There we go. 5, and we got a 3-3 hard 6 results. So that's going to be hit number 1 for us, and that's going to allow us to go to 138 on the 6 and 138 on that 8. Again, we are sister pressing the first hit here. And we're going to try to get a second hit on one of those pressed up numbers. Brings us back to a 3-2-3-6 dice set. Still a youngster. To some I am, but to others I am oh crap already. So, that's one thing I learned earlier in life is that no matter how old you are, you will always be young to some and old to others. So all bet set. 3-2-3-6. Ooh, super long on the landing zone, and we messed it up. We got a 5-2 Bruce. Do not become shark bait here, people. So that's a 5-2-7. Ouch. And again, I was using a 3-2-3-6, and that was a total failure on my part because I landed the dice like almost at the base of the wall there. when I'm supposed to be lining it out a few inches out from the wall. So my fault. So that's gonna be 7 out. We're gonna lose that 480. We're gonna be starting in the hole right here now. So let's see if we can turn this around. Like I said, Saturday night, if you guys watched, we had some really good rolls Saturday night. 5 shooters, and we had a 25, a 30, an 8, 7, and I think a 3, I think. So our 3's all the way. Let's start with the big ones here now. So good morning, Jeff. And he goes, damn, I show back up and boom. I'm not worried about when you show up, Jeff. It's more when John shows up. That's when I turn my bets off. Let's go. All bets out here. 3, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so shooter number 2. And we got a 314. We all know what that is. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point of 4. Again, using that 3236 dice set, 314 result. And once again, we'll try that 480 across here. So your satellite's going to come on tomorrow. Okay, that's very good there, Mad Hatter. Too funny. We're going to go 480 across again. 75 and a 4, 5, 9, 10. We get 90, and that's 6 and 8. So that's an inside joke, I believe, between the Mad Hatter and Jeff from last week, I think it was. What are we going with? Cousin 2 or cousin 1 set here. So we're going to go 2, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 2, 1. And all bets set. 16 people playing along. We got 19 people watching. 6 likes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up before you guys leave today. It would be greatly appreciated. I'd like to see 100% success rate today. That's out. A little bit of a bounce off that back wall, and we got a Buckeye buckshot. We got the 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. So let's see if we can do that 410 flip. That was a 2-3-2-1 dice set, so that's going to be a primary on the top side of both dice. We are going to press our 4 up to 225 before we turn our bets off. And all of our box numbers are going to be turned off during the come out. We do not have any line bets going at the current moment. 3, 2, 3, 6. And I'll be looking for a new point here. Good morning, Frida. And we'll call this all bets set. Peace out. Good morning, Fuzzy. We just threw the hard 4 just 2 seconds ago. We go back 15 seconds in the video, 20 seconds in the video, you'll see the 2-2 hard fuzzy 4. Peace out. And we got a 5-2 on a come out. So that is a pass lane winner, a come out natural. And that is also the Bruce. Do not become shark bait, so do not work those come outs. I was using a 3-2-3-6 with a 5-2-7 result. We're going to give it another shot here with that cousin 1 set. If we get another fast 7, we will switch right over to that cousin 2 set to hopefully avoid or starve off that 7. So 3-2-3-6 is what we're going to go with again for our next dice set. And remember, tonight is supposed to be the drawing for the raffle items for the Crafts for the Cure. So make sure you check that out as well. I'm not exactly sure what time John has that planned, but it should be, I believe, on the Casino Gaming TV. And I will hopefully find out more information today as the day goes, or if he has a show this morning on when he plans on doing that. So peace out. And we got an ace deuce, the Alfredo sauce. So this is going to be a pass line loser this time. Come out, loser. Again, I was using a 3-2, 3-6. Ace deuce result. So Jen is playing. I took one away and I gave it one back. And let's go with a 3-1-3-2 dice set, upside down 3V on top. It almost looks like I'm guessing at that, but actually it was a planned dice set. Dice out. 3-1-3-2. And another 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Jen is jumping up and down for that one. Another pass line winner, pass line loser. Come out, loser. 3-1-3-2 is a dice set. And a 2-1-3 ace deuce. Trying to establish a point here again. We're still on shooter number 2. Good morning, Ed. And let's go with 4-2-4-1. I said 3V in the bottom this time. 4-2-4-1. And all bets set. That's all. And we're back on that 4 with a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy 4. We all know that it is Brian 2-2 going on a cruise with Holy Roller. So that was using the 4-2-4-1 dice set. And a 2-2 hard 4 result. Mark that point of 4. And let's see if we can hit the 4 again, because we had that one press up to 2.25, remember, because we're going to try to do that 4-10 flip. So we're going to go back to the 3-2-3-6. All of our box numbers are turned back on, and we'll go all bets set. 20 people playing along here with Crapsee. Got 22 people watching. Still only at 7 thumbs up, though, so make sure you hit that thumbs up, everyone, please. Greatly appreciated. 3-2-3-6. And it's out. We didn't get the 4, but we got the 4-5, and everybody knows that that is the hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac. So that was using a 3-2-3-6 dice set. And we get the 4-5 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac result. That's going to allow us to pressure that 5 and 9 up to 125. Or take one crack at that. And if we don't get that, we'll come back down to 160 across. But we're going to try to get that pressed up hit so we get some recovery going from that last shooter. And we're using a cousin one set, so that gives us a 6-4-6-5 dice set. And dice out. Thank you very much, dear Mad Hatter. Here we go. 6-4-6-5. Now we got a 6-2-8. That is the Duracell 8. He says, go out, support free live content, give the thumbs up where deserved. And I say, hey, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I kind of got a little bit of a beef going on out there. We have our little man with an angel on his shoulder just hit 6,000 subscribers, and I just cannot figure it out. And I can't crack 3,000 subscribers. Just cannot figure it out. You got quality content and bullshit content. Which one pays out more? Obviously the bullshit. So you don't hear me talk about other people negatively like that too often, but that is one of the things I am going to be pushing out there. 4642 is our next dice set. And we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go 250. Whoops. Shoot. I did all bets set. Let's bring them back down again here. I'm going to cancel that out as soon as it comes up here. Give me 1 second. So we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go 256 across. That's going to look like 160 across plus 96 across. So that's going to be 40 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. It's 48 on a 6 and 8. So that means we have 356 brought back to the rack, 256 on the table. And I'll give you guys just a couple more seconds to get your bets in here. And we'll call it all dice out. Mad Hatter's laughing at the BS. Yeah, I don't normally talk bad about people, but that is one I'm going to talk bad about. 6,000 flipping subscribers. And like I said, I have a hard time breaking 3,000. So must mean that I have no idea what I'm talking about. And he totally does. 4-2 or 4-6-4-2. Days out. A little bit long on that one. We got lucky. We got a 6-3-9. That is a soft frank, the easy 9. And again, that is using a 4-6-4-2 dice set. With a 6-3-9 result. So our first hit after we regress is going to be a sister press here. So we're going to go to $60 on that 9 and $60 on the 5. So we brought a little bit of money back to rack with that hit, but we're also putting a little bit back out on that table. 412 brought back through 296 on the table. Sticking with the cousin 1 set, we got a 2-6-2-3. 2V in the top. And they sucked. Rick, good morning. He thinks it's because I'm a Packer fan. Go Lions. Sorry, my friend. I think your Lions got beat last night. If I stayed up long enough, I didn't stay up for the whole game, so I don't know if they came back at the end, but I'm guessing they lost. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the chat. But Packers are better. Sorry. They sucked. And we got, I'm talking shit about everybody. Sorry, my friends. We got a 6-1-7. Ouch. Maybe it should be more spin and less chin coming from the CMJ Joe here. 2-6-2-3. And we got a 6-1-7 out. So we did do a little bit of recovery here. Not as much as I would have liked to have seen. Big Kahuna, good morning. Yeah, right there, Mad Hitter. Yeah. So that was a 10 rower. We're going to stick with the cousin 2 set. That was a little bit more productive. That first shooter came to an end because that was my shooter error. I threw it too long there. They won last night? Damn it, Joel. I think that was like a couple weeks ago. They won 26-23. Just kidding. So, well, congratulations to the Lions. They still remain number 1 in the NFC North. But guys, hey, well, how about that NFC North conference? All 3 top teams have a winning record. Packers at 6-3, 7-2 for the Lions, and I think what is Detroit 7-2 or 8-1? I can't remember. But just amazing records. I mean, unreal. We'll call that all bet set. Shooter number 3 here, looking for a new point. 3-2, 3-6, dice up. The right one jump up and over, but we got the 4-5 harrah 9, the big daddy max. So let's mark that point of 9. And again, that was using a 3-2, 3-6 dice set. So we're going to go with a 6-4, 6-5 dice set next. 6-4, 6-5. And once again, we're going to go 480 across. 75 and 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90, and that's 6 and 8. Good morning, Glenn. We've not seen you here for a while, my friend. Threw a couple sorry Glens last week on ya. 6, 4, 6, 5. Dice out. And we have another Buckeye Buckshot, but this time it's the 5-4 variety. So it's a 5-4 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. So again, that was using a 6-4, 6-5 dice set. We have 5-4 hard 9 result. Pocket's going to turn off, but before we do that, we're going to pressure that 5 and 9 up to 125. And then we'll turn our box numbers off, and we'll be looking for a new point here. We're going to go the 1-5-1-4 dice set. And call that all bets set. 1-5-1-4. Looking for point. Now 1-6-7 on the come out. Felt like I held on to that one just a little bit too long, but it's a pass line winner come out natural. And using a 1-5-1-4. We're going to switch right over to that cousin 2 set right away, since we are see quite frequent sevens here, in my opinion. See if we can starve that 7 off a little bit longer now. 3-6-3-2. Cousin 2 set 3-6-3-2. And we got all bets set. Slightly long on that one. This time we get the 4-1-5. It's the truck and camper. So let's mark that point to 5. It's using a 3-6-3-2 dice set. This time 4-1-5 results. So the puck is going to move to the 5. Let's see if we can hit down right away, because the 5 and 9 are our pressed up numbers. So cousin 2 set gives us a 2-4-2-1. 2V on the top. And all bets set. Face up. And we got the Old Bay Bushel, the 5-5 hard 10. Again, that's gonna be another dice, one dice off axis, I believe. We have a no, it's gonna be a double pitch on both sides. It's gonna be a primary on the bottom side. 2-4-2-1. 5-5 hard 10 results. So there's a primary on the bottom side on both dice. So we're going to pull our money down. Normally I would try that 4-10 flip, but we're going to pull down our money. We're going to go 160 across. So that way we are in the profit, and we have a little bit of recovery done from that first shooter yet. So 251 brought back to the rack, 160 on the table. We're going to go back to the 3-6-3-2. And that's trying to get all the shooters as fast as possible. That was 2 hits of our dice that got us to this point. So if I took everything down, we'd be at 68.83 for the day. So that is like recovered half of what we lost on that first shooter. So let's see if we get above that break-even point now. 3-6-3-2. So the dice landed almost on top of each other. Actually, they did, and they split apart. We have another 5-5 hard 10, Old Bushel. That was just a lucky result, I think. So again, 3-6-3-2, another 5-5, and that is the parlay of the day with SJ. You did the hard 10, you got paid out handsomely if you parlayed that. So we're gonna go to what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? I'm gonna go with the 50 on that 10 right away. I was thinking about splitting it between the 4 and 10, like I do normally on that first hit where I sister press, but we're not gonna. We're gonna just put 50 on the 10. We'll call that good. 3-6-3-2. And all bet set. Face out. A little bit long on Ellen. We got lucky. We got the OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So again, using 3-6-3-2. I'm just having a hard time zeroing in on that landing zone today. So we really need to start focusing on that. The release seems okay. Energy level seems okay. That is one of the bookends there. So that'll help you guys out with that ATS and get us closer to the tall. But that was no help for my bets at all. So 3-6-3-2. And we'll call it all bet set. They saw 25 people playing along. We got 26 people watching, 11 likes. So you got at least 15 more people that need to give that thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. Peace out. One of those way short now. Come on, Joe. Start working on this. We got 3-5, the grape ape. And now it's using a 2-4-2-1 dice set. 2-4-2-1 with a 3-5 grape ape. So we're going to pressure the 6 and the 8 up to 42 each. It's an increase of 2 units on both of them. And we got 335 brought back to rack, 209 on the table. Sticking with the cousin 2 set, we have a 6-3-6-5. Cross 6s on top. Quality than quantity on subs. It is. I agree, Mad Hatter. I agree 100% on that. It is better to have quality than quantity. But it's still kind of a badge of honor the more subs that you do get. I'm not really trying to push or BS people into it. Just doing my daily practice here. 6-3-6-5. Peace out. And we got a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So that's be a nice little hit. We had that as a pressed up number. And using the 6-3-6-5 die set. 4-4 hard 8 square pair results. So we're going to pressure that 8 now up to $60. Increase of 3 units there. And 384 brought back to 27 on the table. Go back to the 3-6-3-2. Every time we have a Hardway on top, we will always go back to our base 3V dice set. And dice out. If I took everything down off the table, we'd be back in profit. If I lost everything on the table, we will be down about $200 yet. Again, that first shooter was a loser. We lost 480 right off the bat there, so dice out. And we got a 2-1-3. That is the Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce. So that's gonna be no help for me. That'll be a number towards that ATS though. 6-3-6-5 dice set. 2-1-3 Ace Deuce. Result. Three, two, three, one is our new dice set. 2, 3, 1. Make any changes in my bets. I'm going to keep them all the same. Good morning, Chris. Welcome, welcome, welcome on a Monday morning. And congratulations to the slaughter for your team. Slaughtered that Lone Star team. I've got 2 fans in my house that were hiding their heads last night as they're wearing their Dallas Cowboy t-shirt or jerseys. Both of them are. I think they're going to start giving up on that team here pretty soon. And I had Lamb as one of my receivers that just absolutely bombed last night. Days out. 3, 2, 3, 1. And we had a 5, 4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. That right die did not get all the way down to the end of the table, so I guess say shooter hit the back wall, please. But that was a 3, 2, 3, 1 dice set. We got a 5, 4 hard 9 result. So that's going to allow us to sister press that 5 and 9 up for the first time here, and then we'll single press after that. So we're going to go to 35 and a 9. We're going to go 35 and a 5. 419 brought back, 247 on the table. Again, stick with the cousin 2 sec, brings us to a 6, 5, 6, 4. Second half was a bloodbath, yeah. Oh, man. Yep, that's the Big Daddy Mac there, Jeff. All bets set. Dice out. 6, 5, 6, 4. And we'll throw another Big Daddy Mac out there. 5, 4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So we're starting to hit some repeat numbers here. That's good to see. 6, 5, 6, 4 is a dice set, so it's going to be a single pitch on the front side on both dice. That's a primary front side. And we're going to go to $60 on that 9. 68 brought back 272 on the table. 6, 5, 6, 4 once again, same dice set as the last time. All bet set. Glenn made goal. That is awesome. Good morning, Waylon. Dice up. And if you guys make goal, make sure you put in the chat that you are at goal. Little badge of honor. Dice out. Ooh, that was a massive cross of the dice there. 6, 2, 8. The Duracell 8. They landed a little closer to the wall. Back all they crossed and then bounced way out there. Using the 6, 5, 6, 4. 6, 2, 8 result. That's going to be one dice off axis. We need that 11 for the tall. Let's see if we can hit a yo chef or a mid-mo yo. What we got for dice set here? We got a 3, 6, 3, 2, which is our base set. 3, 6, 3, 2. And base out. We have another hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. This time it's the 4, 5 variety. So we are definitely hitting those Big Macs there. And the stomach looks like it. It's 3, 6, 3, 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something CMJ like, very blue collar craps. Is we're going to pull our bets down so that way we're at least in profit for the day. And if I pull everything down, we're at 72.54. which puts us about almost $300 over our break even. So let's go back to 160. We're going to regress to 160 across. So that way, if we do lose everything, we still are in profit for the day, but we are not at goal yet. I still have got another roughly $430 to bring back to the rack to get to goal. So we're going to go 1415, cross sixes on the bottom, 1415. And we'll call that dice out. 32 people playing along with Crapsee. You got 31 people, 32 people watching also. Guys, give that thumbs up. 13 people only like this content. Dice out. A bit of a bounce. We get the 134. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So now we are going to be a little bit more aggressive with that press on that 4 there. 1415. And we had a 134 result. Let's do this one because we threw a couple of 4s earlier on today. Let's see if we do a 410 flip. So we're going to make that 4 look like $75. So we're actually going to drop in a dollar to get to that because of the VIG. And we'll go 2V on top, 2, 1, 2, 3. Cousin 2 variety, 2, 1, 2, 3. And they sell it. Good morning, Craig. Not even in the chat, and you gave a thumbs up. Oh, wait, now you are. Yes, you are, my friend. We threw 2 Old Bay bushels in a row a little bit ago. Days out. And we got that 4. That is awesome. Another 134. Joe from Craps Master Journey. So we got that flip to work. And here's how this works. Let's get this entered in first, and I'll tell you how this works. Now, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we have a 1, 3, 4 result. I'll get that entered into Crapsee. This is going to give me some options now. That brings me up, if I took all my money down, that would bring us at $74.49. So that's still about $240 under goal. So what we're going to do is that that $75 4 paid out $146 after the VIG. So we're going to take that 4 down, make it look like 25 again, and then we're going to do 160 across pressure for free. So now we're at that 320 mark, and we should be able to start pressing our bets up a lot faster here. So we use that flip to get a little bit more of leverage or advantage on the table. We're going to go with a 2, 1, 2, 3 dice set, same as the last time. And we'll call this all bets set. Order of operations when joining a live, says Chris. Hit the button, then say hello. That's according to Craig or according to you there, Chris? Too funny. We got Kate Fisher checking in. Good morning. Repeaters are good to see, he says. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3 dice up. Ooh, that was a weird one. 6-5 mid-mo-yo. And guys, as soon as we get that entered in, I believe that is going to light up half of that screen green. So you got a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above using a 2, 1, 2, 3 dice set. And a 6-5 yo result. Let's light that screen up. And there we go. That is the tall, ladies and gentlemen. That is no help for me. I'm not playing the ATS, but for those of you, hopefully you got a little bit of extra money brought back to the rack there. 4-6-4-5 is what we're going to go with. 4-6-4-5. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. The angel on your shoulder, Papa Chops. Yeah, that's out. I split apart when he left my fingers. We got lucky. We got a 2, 4, 6. That is the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. I don't know if we've thrown a 6 yet. We have not. So that'll be our first 6. And now we're down just to the aces to get the all. And I was using a 4, 6, 4, 5 dice set. 2, 4, 6 results. So let's make that 6 look like $90. 887 brought back to the rack, 350 on the table. I took everything down. We're still at about $160, $170 short of goal. Remember, our goal is 10% of our bankroll. 1, 2, 1, 4 is our new dice set. 1, 2, 1, 4. And dice out. 34 people playing all of Crapsee now. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 4. And we have another 2, 4, 6, another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Again, that is a parlay of the day. Buckeye, buckshot. Same dice set. 1, 2, 1, 4 is a dice set. And 2, 4, 6 results. The primary hit. Come on, mouse work here. Okay, we're going to go to 120 on that 6 now. We're just pressuring up the number that's hit. 1, 2, 1, 4 once again for our dice set, same as the last time. And let's go all bets set. Waylon's up 30G on Crapsee. He's leaving to head to Biloxi. Put that in the GoFundMe fund there, my friend. That'll help. 1, 2, 1, 4. And by the way, guys, check out Waylon's site. He has a GoFundMe for his son Zach, who has an aggressive form of cancer and is going to need some major surgery and some chemo. So please, 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 let's help support Zach and Waylon in this journey forward. We together can help to make a world of difference, hopefully, for him and his family. We got a 415, the truck and camper. And that is going to be a 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set. 415 results. Well, and if you go back right after the warm up on my, actually, I'll show this really quick here. I had a successful harvest this week, and I shot a medium 7-pointer. Nothing to brag about, but I was happy about it. Nice. Got me out of the woods for a little bit, so we can take a 2-week break before the gun season starts here. But anyhow, there we go. So wattage hit his goal as well. That is awesome. We are at goal. Hey, we hit 76.94. So I'm taking my bets down. That's going to put us $30, no, $8 over goal. I'm just going to finish the shooter out with no money. So we made goal here as well. Let's go all bets set here. And let's find, there you go. We'll turn that off and dice out. Here we go. 2, 4, 2, 1. See if we can get some aces here. That'd be kind of nice. We did not get aces. We got a 1, 5, 6. The KitchenAid mixer. It's our first KitchenAid mixer for the day. And I was using a 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set. 156 result. And that was marking the point of 6. So that 5 was a winner 5. We came back out on a 6. So the new point is 6 here. And tell you what, I don't like having no money on the table. So let's go $18 on a 6, $18 on that 8. We'll optimize for $1 a piece. We'll just do a basic horseman, not horseman, iron cross strategy here. We'll 15 on that field. And so that way, if I do lose a little bit of money here, that's going to bring me down to 676.41, which is still pretty damn close to goal. There's what, $40 under goal. But we have the potential to keep on rolling here. So let's call it all bets set, dice out. Let's make some moolah, as Arnell would say. Dice out. We got 2, 1, 3, another ace deuce. The dice, right die kicked up. It came almost down on top of that left die. 2, 1, 3, ace deuce. So that's gonna be a winner on that field using a 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set. And that $15 on a field is gonna be enough to populate that 5 for $15, so we won't have to hop it anymore. So let's go 15 on that 5. We'll just use the spread or the field to spread across there. So let's go with a 3, 2, 3, 1 dice set. 3V on the top. 3, 2, 3, 1, and dice out. Now we get the hard 8 square pair. 4, 4 hard 8. And using a 3, 2, 3, 1. We got a 4, 4 hard 8. This is your primary on the bottom side on both dice. Double pitch on both dice. Still looking for aces for that ATS. We'll back to 3, 6, 3, 2. And we're going to go back up $15 on that field. So that was a profit of $6 on that shooter. And we'll call that dice out. The dice landed almost on top of each other. They split apart. And that is going to be the end of the roll with a 5 to Bruce. Do not become a shark bait. Darn it. That was a good roll. That was a good roll that we had going there. Almost got the ATS. 3, 2, 3, 1 was the dice set. And we got a 5, 2, 7 result. We got 9 minutes left of the program here. Let's see if we can get another shooter in and then some. Thank you, wattage. So that was a 24 roller, 10 prior to that. We're going to switch over now. We did the rhythm rolling portion of it. Let's go to our all winner set. And we did this on Saturday night, and we're going to go with the Uri grip. So we're not going to use our regular power style grip. We're going to use the Uri grip with a 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. We're going to stick with that. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. David says I knocked off his don't 4 times, and he made it all back plus $1,000. So congratulations. That's awesome. Jerry made goal at 12,000. Thank you, Ed. But let's go on here. Let's do an all winner set here with the Uri grip, and this will be the last roll of the day here. Not a bad roll, Joe, says K Fisher. I'm sure Fuzzy's saying the same thing because that is who came up with that saying. Not a bad roll, Joe. 5, 4, 2, 3 Uri style grip. Dice out. And we had a 6-5 mid-low yo to start the roll. That's going to be a pass lane winner or come out to natural. We're just going to stick with that all winner set from here on out. So we found what works today. If I was on the real table, I would stick with what works. But we're just experimenting around, trying to make things so we have options going forward in the future. 5, 4, 2, 3 is what we're going to stick with. Still looking for a point. This is shooter number 4. And face out. Thank you, Big Kahuna. And nice bucky goes. Thank you very much. Face out. Oops. Eerie grip. Gotta remember what we're doing here. And we got a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So let's mark that point of 8. And I'm not going to do any betting. We are pretty much at goal there. So 5, 4, 2, 3 is going to be one single pitch, I believe, of the dice. No, double pitch. Double pitch of the dice. Just totally fine with the all winner set. If I was betting, I'd go back up with that 480 cross, but we made goal. So that's one of those situations where we're going to go to the cage. We're not going to give the money back to the casino. They don't need it. I do. Still at 29 people playing on Crapsee. We got 30 people watching, 19 likes. All bet set. 4, 2, 3. This out. Right one jumped up and over. We got 3, 6, 9. That is this Dice Dr. Dan, the triple D. It's our first triple D for the day. And he should be joining in here any second. This is about the time that he normally comes in to say, hey, what's going on? I think it's about the time that he rolls out of bed yet. Must be nice to be retired and be able to have that option. 5, 4, 2, 3. All winner set. And dice out. Dice put apart when I left my fingers. We got lucky. We got a 4-1-5. And that's going to be the truck and trailer. Truck and tractor, truck and trailer, truck and trailer. 4-1-5. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. 4-1-5 result. One dice off axis, which is fine for this dice set as well. Five, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. We need the 10 and the 12 for the tall. 2, 3, 4, and 6 for the all, or for the small. Dice out. Dice they cross again. We got 3, 2, 5. That is the Justice 5. And our point is 8, so that's not a point. I was thinking that was the point, but it is not. 3, 2, 5. And that would have been enough to get out of the shooter. So I would have been at that break even point on this shooter already, even at 480 across. So we would have taken our bets down and gone to 256 across. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. And we have a 1, 3, 4. That is the Big Joe from Raps Master Journey. 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. So this is where we would start collecting profit if I was betting. 28 people still playing along. They saw it. We have another truck and camper, 415. I got a tickle in my throat here. I'm trying not to cough too loud into the microphone. But 415, 5423 dice set, 415 result. Another one dice off access. And we'll go dice out here. So see if you guys can keep up here. I'm going to be going kind of fast with my rolls here. And we got a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. We got another number towards that ATS. So we need the 2 and 6 for the small. We need the 10 and 12 for the tall. And dice out. And we have the hard 4 this time. The hard 4, the 2-2, hard fuzzy 4, 2-2. It's going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. Let's get a single pitch of the dice. Double pitch. No, yeah, double pitch. Damn it. I keep on getting it wrong. Oh, well. It is what it is. 5, 4, 2, 3. We're gonna have another double-digit shooter here. Third one in a row. So that is awesome. Will sound like a plastic card. Plastic of hard 4. A pirate the hard 4. Okay. Too funny. Hard 4. Anyhow, 5, 4, 2, 3. Face out. Oh, sound like Jeff. Jeff has that little pirate type sound sometimes. And we got the Old Bay Busho 5-5 hard 10. So we're hitting some hard ways on this set. 5, 4, 2, 3. 5-5 hard 10. All we need is the midnight now to hit the tall. We need the 2 and 6 for the small. 5, 4, 2, 3. If we can hit midnight, that'll be a second tall that we threw for the day. And Craig says 2 crabs in there. And all bet set they saw it. And we got the 4-3-7. So that's gonna be the end of the roll there. We did not get the any part of the ATS there, but that is gonna be the end of the roll, the 4-3-7. Ouch. So not bad rolls for the day here. Let's go through our statistics after I get this entered into Crapsee. And looking at our KPI results for the day, we had 4 shooters. We had a 3, 10, 24, and 11. So our SOR ended up with a 12.0 today. SRR was at an 8.0. 2 come out 7s. Our strong numbers today, surprisingly, were the 3, 4, and 9. A lot of the other ones were very deficient, really, I guess. But anyway, box numbers are a little bit up higher than expected. Inside were expected. 4s and 10s are a little bit high today. Come out 7s are low. Horns were expected. Fields were really high today, and hardways were off the charts. Looking at our black belt statistics, this is through the end of Saturday night. We finally hit that 7,500 mark with 7,503 throws on black belt. We have an SOR coming in here at 9.79, an SRR at 6.61, and a BSR at 6.77. And we're slowly creeping towards our black belt goals of a 10.5 SOR, 7.5 SRR, and a 7.0 BSR. So I do thank everybody for stopping in today, following along. Wattage, he made an extra $130 above goal. That's awesome. 2 quality rolls to end. This is K Fisher. I agree with you. And you reached over $1,700 or $17,000, says Jerry Mitchell. So he hit his goal as well. But hey guys, thanks for joining in today. We will see you back tomorrow morning. Reminder, Friday morning, we're gonna be going a half an hour early. I have an appointment to do a little bit later in the morning, and I need to end the show early. So we're gonna start a half an hour early on Friday, just as a heads up. But my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.